Hey, welcome to another episode of Duff's Tavern. I am joined here by one of my good friends I've known since sophomore year of high school?
Freshman.
Freshman, sophomore year. He is my buddy Campbell, and today we are drinking Smirnoff Ice Screwdrivers, sort of the pint-sized one.
Is it a twist off?
Yes, twist off.
Okay. Wow. Thank you for having me on this podcast.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow, refreshing.
Yeah, so me and Campbell have known each other for years. He's one of my oldest friends besides Daniel. And we met because we both ran Minecraft iFunny accounts.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Pretty bad.
Oh, that was such a cringe time. It's around the time when iFunny... So if you don't know about iFunny...
It's not how it is now when we met. It's not like the alt-right pipeline, whatever it's called now.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like Joey Diaz described it the best.
I haven't heard what he said.
He didn't describe it as iFunny, but he was like, yeah, you can go in there, read the news, get your dick sucked, get your shoes shined.
Yeah. I mean, back in the day, I imagine it's like, oh, you see the funny meme on the featured. If you click on collective, it'd be like Tumblr shit, furry shit, anything random that's probably porn. Now, I imagine it's like no filter, no restrictions. You can even post like probably live leak if you wanted to.
It's boomer memes.
Oh, boomer! Ooh, even better.
It's turned to like boomer memes. It's like basically what comes from Twitter and Reddit, and then filters through Facebook, Instagram, and goes to iFunny.
Fuck, dude.
Dude, I have not touched that app since high school.
Didn't your dad download that recently?
Yeah. he just found iFunny. But yeah, we both ran Minecraft accounts. I think by the time I stopped doing that, I had like about 300 some subscribers on mine.
Probably. I had like a little over 400.
Yeah.
Should we just go over why we started it?
Why'd you start it?
Why did I start it? So, me being a freshman in high school, I had no more friends left coming from middle school because I was a dick and they were dicks to me. So it was my spring break of freshman year. I was going to Florida and I was scrolling through iFunny because what else would I do by myself in a car? And I saw on the collective a Minecraft account called Ask Steve. And people would be like, they'd comment random questions, either a personal question or a question about Minecraft. And I was like, wow, that's cool. I want to do one myself. And so I made ask_soup because my name's Campbell, and I thought, everyone's called me Soup Boy, Campbell Soup, etc. So I thought Ask Soup, and I had a can opener Minecraft skin. And I just
Is that what it was, a can opener?
It was a can opener. Yeah, like the where it had like white and red. It was like the Campbell Soup can.
I'd never figured out that skin.
If you look at the top of the head, there was a can opener on top.
No, I just knew you had a cross.
That was the second revised one.
Okay.
So originally it was the Campbell Soup can, but I had black pants because I didn't know how to make good skins.
Yeah.
And so later on, I thought I want to revise it, make it more human-like, and so I added the really cringy light gray jeans, the red shirt, V-neck with the gold cross on it. But I still had the face. I made it more neutral instead of the weird smirk, like a Roblox smirk. But I still had the can opener on top. But it kind of made it look better. So I would just post. Like I used an app called PhotoSeed where you can input your skin, move it around, and have any pose you want. People would just ask me like, "Oh, like what kind of dogs do you have?" Or, "Oh, how do you do this in Minecraft?" I would just like screenshot the photo, have the question on top, and have my own little edited picture answering the question under it. And people would just continually ask questions, and I kind of was able to be a part of the community to the point where people knew who I was, as well as I got invited into Kick chats with other creators.
God, Kick.
Back then when Kick was like, less perverted and porn.
Yeah, no. I got in the community because sort of like Campbell, I was scrolling the collective on iFunny, then I found either a dude named Ass Spider or DJ Pool.
Fuck, dude. Do you remember the Herobrine Spider beef?
Yeah. No, so I started with that, and then I didn't have a character at the time, so I just started doing Minecraft facts. And I would just like Google like whatever Minecraft facts, scroll through, and then just copy and paste with an interesting background and text, and then put it there. And that's how I started like gaining followers. And then slowly, I came up with the username Surf God.
Yeah. Don't forget about the 10 gaming commandments.
Oh my god, no, that was before I even started doing the Minecraft stuff. I would just post random memes I found on other people's iFunnies.
I know one of the ways I grew, because I was like at a stand, like I was like stagnant compared to the other creators. I know that one thing I would do to like get more popularity was I would go on novaskins.com, find the wallpapers, add my skin, and I'd be like, hey, if you want a free anime wallpaper, add your skin and I'll upload it for you. And people thought I was making this shit.
Yeah, no, that tricked me because I knew I commented a few times without like actually knowing you.
Oh yeah, no, I fucking like made people think I was making these fucking wallpapers and shit. And I would be made fun of by like the other like higher creators. Like I think Steve or someone else below him would talk shit about me because I think there was one time where, you know, when Hot Pockets had the garlic butter.
Yeah.
Right before then, like or after that, I did find one without it, but it was expired. I thought, no way. I posted about it because I thought it's my account. I can post what the fuck I want. And I was like flamed for it by them. And how did we meet originally from iFunny though?
You got a PlayStation 4 and started streaming from that. And I believe you made a post saying, hey, come follow my stream. I have a world you can join and stuff like that. So I would just like lurk in the chat, and we talked a little bit. Then eventually, like, I didn't have it on PlayStation, but I had it on my PC. So then I think you had a Mac at the time.
Yeah, I would play Minecraft on my Mac desktop. Ran like shit, but man, it was fun as hell.
Yeah, so we would do the like 24-hour multiplayer servers. And we would basically just, like, go off of that, go in Skype calls, and just play Minecraft. Because I know, like, before you were hanging out with me on Minecraft, you had, like, Ask Turtle, I think is his name.
Fuck that guy. I reconnected with him back in 2020, whenever Dory, I got back with her.
Yeah.
The man doesn't remember me anymore because he had, like, a few concussions from, like, I think a few car accidents. And I'm like, hey, bro, do you remember this? Man has no memory of me, like, as if I was, like, a fucking ghost to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, Turtle, he was cool before what happened later on.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of, like, I lost touch with basically everyone from that community. I know I was close with, like, DJ Pool and Cave Spider. They're the ones that sort of, like, taught me the app because I was asking so many people, like, what the app was. And it was, like, it was a known secret to most of the creators that they wouldn't give out until they trusted you.
There was one creator I actually got back into, like, I think a month ago. Do you remember Deblommer? I forgot how you say his name. If you know how to read that.
No, I don't.
No. He got back with me, and he was actually talking to Starchild. You remember her?
Star Rachel?
Is that how you say it?
Yeah,
I thought it was Starchild.
No, it was Star Rachel.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
I do know back in, 2019, we did make that Discord server to reconnect everyone. That went to shit. And I know that there was one of those creators who made animations that was, like, really kind of a mood killer.
Yeah.
Kind of, like, just not, like, being there in general.
Yeah. We tried to start up, did the old band back together.
Didn't work out.
Yeah, no, it completely did not work out. But after that, we stayed being friends. I got a PlayStation 4. But there was a point where we weren't friends.
No. I was a bit of a sensitive Christian boy, and I didn't really have much of a backbone then. He made a comment to me, called me a good little Christian boy. And to me, I thought, wow. Me, like, being young, I thought, I find religious super serious, and I didn't really have much of an open mind of the idea of other religions. So I thought, wow, you're basically insulting my whole life and worldview. So I cut him off for a good fucking year.
Until I bought a PS4.
Until we bought a PS4, then we became friends again.
Yeah, definitely a materialistic fuck you are.
Yeah, that's me.
But after that, we just kept playing like video games and shit like that. We had a small little group that would add, subtract, and shit like that throughout the years.
Yeah.
We would. The one game I hated was GTA 5 Online. I hated playing that, and all you guys would play it.
Well, yeah, I mean, we'd have, like, Peter and Chevy and all of them play it. I think I played it just because I've always wanted to, because my parents were like, don't play it. You can't play it. There's boobs.
Yeah.
There's, like, nudity. There's drugs. I thought, I don't want to play it. Everyone plays it. When they finally got to play it, it's like playing real life. I could imagine, though, why you didn't like it.
Yeah.
Mainly because Chevy. I'm not going to be very honest. It's Chevy,
Yeah.
you know?
It was Chevy, and it was also, I didn't want to spend the time, like, grinding and getting so much money, and just to have Chevy, like, blow up my cars, and then I'd have to pay for it, or...
Yeah, that's what Peter did to me a good bit.
Yeah.
GTA Online's big grind, but, like, you kind of get over it fast. But also, if you have little or nothing, you have nothing to lose. Like, I had clips online from YouTube where I pissed Chevy off, where...
Yeah.
We had a mission. Chevy's at the corner of a wall, peeks over. I scoot in. He can't go back to the behind the wall, and he just gets shot up.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you have no money, and the more you die, you lose it less until you hit zero. And it's like, whatever. I can do whatever the fuck I want because there's no repercussions, and I'm not losing shit.
That's why I carried the musket the whole time. Is because it was a one-shot kill no matter
my
what.
Dude, you and Peter chased me down with that shit, like, and the like USA rocket launcher.
Oh yeah,
with the fireworks.
The firework one.
Dude.
And then the sticky bombs. I would love, like, just, like, walking up, hitting a car, throwing a sticky bomb, watching you drive away a little bit, then detonating it.
Yeah, you wouldn't know until, like, last minute where you hear a few beeps. I know. But, yeah, we played a good bit more on PS4. Then I think at some point we did transition to PC in 2019.
Yeah, we transitioned when I bought my PC. Because, like, you got it first... And Chevy got his PC first, you got yours next, and then it took a little bit for me to buy the PC that we're currently recording off of.
Yeah. I wanted a PC for a good bit for sure, and when I got my first restaurant job, I made shit money because I was a head host, but I thought, I'm going to work my ass, like, I'm going to do doubles for 5 days in a row. Got that first paycheck, over $900, went out to Micro Center with a pre-boat that was on sale, bought that shit, still been using it. Has not even upgraded it once. Like, I have my 1060 graphics card. It's been working fine. I need to upgrade that or update it every once in a while. Because when I played Elden Ring, that shit would crash and it would, like, be buggy as hell. And then Chevy, being the IT guy, he'd say, "Oh, update your graphics card." You know, or just update it in general. Fuck Windows 11, by the way. I hate it.
Oh, I haven't upgraded to that.
That shit fucked me over with TikTok shit for a minute. But, you know.
Yeah, so, like, the PC I bought was, like, a $600 pre-built. It had, like... It was decent for a starting PC.
A small one?
Yeah.
It is a small one.
Yeah, it is. The thing that's better about that than my current PC is it has so much more storage. Mine has, like, 500 gigs, while that has about 3 terabytes of hard drive space.
Jesus. Your new one now, is that from your stimulus?
No, that one's I'm paying monthly for.
Right, yeah, I knew, like, you had that website where you pay monthly, but I didn't know if that was, like, from a stimulus or not.
Nah, this is my laptop's from a stimulus check. My dog and my laptop were my 2 stimulus checks.
I only got one, and I paid $400 for a stand-up desk, mainly because I would always fall asleep during our D&D sessions.
Yeah. Going into that, we tried a whole bunch of YouTube stuff together. We used to stream together a lot. A lot. It was, like, he hit affiliate... He was always playing Minecraft. Then I hit affiliate. I always play just random games, streaming, trying to have people come in, like Dead by Daylight, Call of Duty. A lot of games where you can have, like, multiple people, so you can bounce ideas off of each other and just bounce bits. And then just shit got busy. You stopped streaming. You started picking up your TikTok.
Yeah. Let's put a bookmark on the TikTok part. Going back to Twitch. Twitch was a fun time.
Dude, I missed it. I started getting more serious with it when COVID started, because we had that Please Help Me, I'm Stuck group.
Oh, yeah. I 2019. Oh, no. I started doing it 2015 probably. on my PlayStation.
Yeah, you started doing it on PlayStation.
And I would play the Minecraft trial version, where it's only 20 minutes. I remember Dory would be my moderator for a bit, and I just play. Later on, I got more and more views or mainly followers, because I play Minecraft only, and my whole spiel was, if you follow me, you can join my world. And over time, I'd do that. I'd play Fallout 4, any other game like maybe Black Flag, but Minecraft was my big thing. That's how I got a lot of my followers in. If anything else, I'd probably like stream something irrelevant. Like I think the last game I ever streamed on Twitch was Far Cry 6, and I loved Twitch mainly because like I was able to connect with people because I was a smaller account, and I was also learning things and growing it, because it's more like if you have a hobby and you learn more of it, it becomes so much cooler because you think, wow, I have an advantage to some things. Like Lean would send me TikToks occasionally of, oh, like these cool widgets where if someone submits points, you can use this green screen effect that has like, maybe SpongeBob running across the screen. It's like screaming, woo, you know? But in 2019, before COVID hit, that's when I got my first serious job, and I worked constantly because I didn't really have many credit hours in college. I saved a lot of money for my PC. I saved money for a Blue Yeti mic, a Stream Deck. I was just filling out all the shit that I need to become more of a professional streamer.
Yeah.
Now I got like a free keyboard for my ex's best friend. I got a green screen cloth from my mom in Christmas, but then later on I got that green screen that connects to your chair. I stopped doing webcam for a bit. I still use my camera and my streaming equipment for some things, especially whenever, like I did recently not too long ago, my TikTok streaming. Like it was a lot of fun. I think one of my best times I had was my drunk streams.
Yeah, I was just about bringing that up. You got the most clips from that. You were playing the Friday the 13th with pizza.
Uncurling pizza for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I thought let's do a birthday stream, or no, drunk stream. So pizza lives in Canada, and so whenever you turn 18, you have the ability to drink alcohol. And so I thought let's do a drunk stream together. And I thought like let's think of a game that we can have fun with while drunk. So, my thing was, I think every time you were to sub, I would take a shot of tequila. If you were to donate $10 like a bits, I think I would chug my entire White Claw. And if I got a follow, I'd take a sip of my White Claw.
You also had stuff for if you would break away from Jason in the game.
Right, if I lost, if I won, etc. And I think winning was more a lose in real life for me, because it's hard to win in multiplayer. But I remember, because I did that, one of Chevy's friends, he had a good bit of guap because he was single, and he's also, I think, an EMT or something like that. And he thought, oh, this would be funny. He donated 10 gifted subs. That's 10 shots in a fucking row. And I was already drunk on my mind because I can drink most liquors fine, but White Claw, it's the bubbles for me. I get fucked up from White Claw easily. It's something. And after having like maybe 2 or 3 White Claws, black cherry, nothing else. Black cherry's the best
black
flavor.
cherry's the go-to. Lime second.
I'm much of a lime guy. I think second for me is probably nothing else. I can't think of any other flavor. I think I only drink White Claw.
I think I got you on the tangerine one last time you were here.
Tangerine's fine. Like, if you give me a White Claw, I'll drink it. Watermelon's okay. Most White Claws is like, if I find a black cherry, I'm gonna want a black cherry for sure. But like, I had to do 10 shots. I didn't do all of them, but I did most. I was fucking gone. I was talking shit to my viewers. I was talking shit to Pizza. Like, later on we had to play Overcooked 2. And like, he's like trying to talk to me. Like,
oh god, I forgot about Overcooked.
Yeah.
The White Claw flavors.
Okay.
Black cherry.
Go to, yeah.
Mango.
Ew.
Watermelon.
Mid.
Natural lime.
Mid.
Ruby grapefruit.
Fuck that.
Terrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Raspberry. Mid.
Yeah.
Lemon.
No. Lemon's not a fucking flavor.
Lemon's pretty good. I like the lemon one.
I hate lemon.
Tangerine.
No.
I like that one. Strawberry.
That's okay. That's probably my second.
I don't like strawberry flavors. They're either like...
They're good or they're bad.
Yeah.
But like, out of all the other flavors, I think strawberry's my go-to.
There's blackberry.
Eh.
Pineapple.
I can't now.
Passion fruit.
No.
And then peach.
Peach, that's a hit or miss for me.
Yeah. But, yeah, I just wanted to get your rankings for the White Claw.
It's probably black cherry, strawberry. Everything else can go fuck itself. Like on Overcooked 2, yeah, I'd be like just telling my co-host like to shut up because he's like, oh, pass me the lettuce, and I'm like drunk in my mind, going across the screen saying shut up, like just like, and he's trying to talk to his chat as well, you know.
Yeah.
So like I'm being a dick. I don't remember this though, but he told me.
So many clips came from it.
So many clips. I definitely sung a lot of Tyler the Creator.
You did a lot of Fortnite dances.
I did a lot of Fortnite dances. I made a lot of money because every time someone, I think it was either $5 or $10, I'd do a Fortnite dance. And my least favorite clip is y'all clipped me doing the Pokimane Fortnite emote. Hate that. People save it and still post about it.
Oh yeah, I haven't saved it on my computer.
Fucking hate it. But I said a lot of weird stuff. I think I don't know. I think someone said like a flirtatious thing to me, and I said, "Oh, I'm heterosexual."
Yeah. No, I fully that. I think that was one of your most. No, that was your second most viewed clip on your Twitch channel. The first one was Beyblade Let It Rip.
Yes. So this takes place after that drunk stream where Liam and I, we have another friend named from iFunny. He would go by Ascoli. I'm not going to say his other name, but now he went by Mesoporo. Now he goes by OK Sheep. We got into contact with him again, and then we got into a Discord group called Please Help Me, I'm Stuck, which we've met a lot of good internet friends now because of them. And we got into an SMP server. If you're not sure what an SMP is for people who aren't Minecraft players, it stands for Survival Multiplayer. And it can either go two ways, great or bad. This one was great. People got along, except for one dude who was like a kid.
Yeah.
But like we had our own village, everything was chill, no one stole, no one destroyed anything, and we had a great time.
Hole.
Huh?
You had your hobbit hole.
Had my first hobbit hole, loved it. And I just remember for that clip, I was building a pig statue, and some dude like sharted his pants, and the whole thing was we were trying to figure out who it came from. Because I think I made fun of flies for... It has something to do with lasagna or the fact that some people out there just don't like frost on their Pop-Tarts. And I thought, no, dude, you're probably brain dead if you don't like frost on your Pop-Tarts.
Is there Pop-Tarts that come without frost?
Yes.
I did not know that.
There's bland ones, then there's the cinnamon ones. If you get the cinnamon ones, you're probably not real. You're probably an NPC who wants to be different.
I didn't know this. I know the usual is either the strawberry or the maple brown sugar.
Ugh. Strawberry or...
Wow, I like the wild berry.
Wild berry is amazing.
The commercial sold me on the wild berry.
I don't know if you were aware of this. This is a Pop-Tart I wish they'd bring back, or I'd go back in time to have this again. During Lion King 1.1.5, whenever it was Simone and Pumbaa's version, they released a Pop-Tart. It's wild berry, I think. But they had these bug sprinkle candies on top.
I do not remember that.
It's fantastic. It's one of the best Pop-Tarts. And you literally just be eating wild berry, and you just bite into it. It's like one of those hard bug candies, but they're shaped like bugs. Like, you know, the beetles, centipedes, etc. Because you want to be like more like Simone and Pumbaa. Fantastic.
Timon.
Who's Pumbaa?
Pumbaa's the warthog.
What'd I say before that?
Simone.
Who's Simone? I don't know.
It's Timon and Pumbaa.
Timon, my bad. Going back to it, yeah, we just played with them, and that was my most viewed clip because some dude short his pants, and we just had this whole mystery finding out who did it. I think it was some random dude. We thought it was Maddie for a good bit.
Yeah.
It was just some random dude who just denied it each time. But ooh, we could go into, speaking of Please Help Me, I'm Stuck, we could go into Stuck in a Dungeon.
Yeah, that my name for the D&D podcast I tried to make. It was going to be a branch from the Please Help Me I'm Stuck group because they're wanting to make a YouTube group out of it. It never really never really got off the ground.
So close.
Yeah.
Had untapped potential, but we had different lives.
Yeah.
There were just too many like altercations. I think it did spread out to be the good boys.
Yeah.
And then
failed.
The main two dudes and whatnot. But the other group, they're doing great.
Yeah. So from the Please Help Me I'm Stuck, we all wanted to play Dungeons & Dragons, but we never played before. And so one person in the group named Haley wanted to be a DM. So she was DMing, Flies was a co-DM, and then we had everyone else playing in the party. And I was playing my favorite character, a little halfling named Oxwound. That's where the little chaotic man started. And his infamous friend was Campbell's character,
Chadwick, who was a bard.
Yeah.
That was my first, I think, serious D&D character. My whole thing is he was Chadwick something.
Caden.
Yeah, Chadwick Caden. And I thought, okay, in my head I thought, what would be a funny bard? And I thought, during 2020, the whole things were Chads, you know, they were getting tail and all that. And I thought, he's going to be a bard. He's going to have plenty of, sorry for my parents who are watching or listening right now, plenty of sex. And so I thought, this character's going to want plenty of sex, because that's what bards do, no matter the species or gender. So I thought, let's do it. Let's just have sex. And so I thought, I learned off Liam's character what he was doing, so I thought, okay, I'll kind of base off mine, where we kind of like, we both kind of connect in some ways, but like we were both orphans, I think. And
Yeah, our we had a shared mentor,
I forgot his name.
Finbar.
Dude, I haven't heard that name in forever.
Dude, yeah. No, I have the whole lore of it burned in my head.
Yeah, because you overuse those characters all the time.
They're amazing characters, thank you very much.
Okay, yes, thank you for complimenting my character so much.
But, so we were playing a little bit with that. I think we got like 3 sessions deep, and like, I was editing all the videos, but she wouldn't send me the, like, video from the stream so I could edit from that. So what I had to do was most like jerry-rigged stuff ever is I would record my OBS for her full stream, pull it that way, and then try to edit it like that.
Are you sure there wasn't like a website that there are now where you can just download VODs?
No.
Because I do that shit now. Or
Yeah, there is stuff now, but like back then,
in 2020?
Yeah, I couldn't find any.
2020 was just different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2020 was a blur.
I love 2020. Mainly a lot of shit happened. COVID was a big thing. But like staying at home and being a part of that Please Help Me I'm Stuck, 2020 was a pretty good year for us.
Yeah.
For others, I imagine not so well. But for like the I'm introvert. You're more of an extrovert.
Yeah.
But the internet people like ourselves, we had a fantastic time. Gaming nonstop.
Gaming, drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we met them more at the end of 2019.
2019 to 2020, because like I was working at my current job at the time, because I just started there, and then 2 months later COVID hit.
And I was super single at that time, because at the beginning of 2019 I broke up with my 3-year-long girlfriend. Fuck her. And later on I was more like chill, relaxed with myself, and there's a lot of people we met who were cool.
We still talk to a few of them. A few other people have gone like separate ways.
There are some people I just forgot about, which I kind of feel bad for. I ask, there's one person I keep in touch with, Nobi. I ask her occasionally how Chicken's doing, because Chicken still...
Oh, God.
He wants to talk to her, because I think he follows her OnlyFans and whatnot. Dude, Chicken was a blast. I know a lot of people didn't like him that much because of how out of pocket he was. But
Dude, he still like swipes up on my Snapchat stories.
he has you on Snapchat?
Yeah, he has me on Snapchat.
Send him over, dude.
Oh my God, fine. I'll share the contact, but
That man was a blast.
oh no, like anytime I mention Ohio, he just swipes up. He's like, "Where are you going to Ohio?"
Does he live there?
Yeah.
Okay. That man always had his shirt off and had bedhead.
Oh my God, you got him talking about One Piece, and he would just talk your ear off about One Piece.
Back then, I didn't want to watch one or even read One Piece. Now, I love it.
Yeah. See, I told you, it's what got me into anime.
Fullmetal Alchemist was for me. I think my first official anime was Fullmetal Alchemist, because that's the first thing I watched fully, kind of. I never got to watch the last few episodes, but my first anime that I visually watched, I think, was either High School of the Dead or something Bruno. I don't know. It was like some dude falls into a bathtub and wakes up in a world full of women. I was in middle school.
We had so completely different starts for anime.
Well, I'm like at my buddy's house, and they were scrolling through Netflix, and I thought, let's watch a zombie one.
Because like, One Piece was my first manga, but the first anime I remember watching besides Naruto and Inuyasha was Boba 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 Bo.
Yes.
I remember it was so fucking weird. And like I would be over at my parents' friend's house. I would be like a shithead like 5-year-old kid, and I would just flip that on with all the adults in the background, just like occasionally like tuning in. Like they'd all be off having their own conversation, then occasionally tuning in. I remember like one time when I was watching it, like I was just glued to the TV because it was just like action, comedy. The dude had an afro and his nose hairs were fighting shit.
That was considered an anime?
Yes.
Then that's probably my first then.
And like I remember because I was just sitting like 5 inches from the TV just watching it, and my mom's like, what even is this?
Stupid.
This isn't educational.
No.
Why are you watching this?
I remember him and his best friend that's like that little red short dude with the most detailed fucking face.
Yeah. And then they had like that guy with the like shit for a head.
It kind of rings a bell at the same time now. I'm pretty sure his side character with the face probably inspired Adventure Time to have that heart character, if you know what I'm talking about.
Ricardo.
Yes. The
Yeah.
one who tried getting with bubblegum.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that he inspired that. Because Bo, that was the blast. Was it on Adult Swim or was it Cartoon Network?
It was Cartoon Network, but the Toonami.
Toonami, okay.
It was the Toonami era.
R.I.P.
Toonami's still around.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it like what, on Boomerang now?
No, still on Cartoon Network.
Oh. I do know I did watch some Naruto as a kid in elementary school. Mainly only, they would always replay the same episode during the Chunin exams whenever Gaara and Naruto released their... Oh shit. I thought he was a heart character. Okay.
No, I just pulled up the characters for Boba.
Is that dude on the left a tampon? What is he?
I think like we have like a bomb, a sun. It's either a ghost or a tampon.
Probably a ghost. At the bottom, it's kind of flare. It's okay. It's a person under that, so it's probably a ghost.
Yeah.
And then you got the Pillsbury Doughboy, and then you got Dumbo. Who was that green dude?
Gumby.
Gumby. Yeah.
Yeah. Blue Gumby.
I don't know if you remember this. This was high key racist for Cartoon Network. If you remember that ninja show where there was a chicken guy, they were all chickens and they fought monkeys, and like the monkeys were ninjas. And
Chop Sucky Chuck.
Yep, that show was high key racist.
Oh, dude, like. You know how, like, everyone has, like, oh, I was a Nickelodeon kid, I was a Cartoon Network kid, I was a Disney kid. I was just full Cartoon Network. Mm-hmm. Like, most of the shows I watched were Cartoon Network. I would mostly watch, like, Nicktoons if I would watch Nickelodeon. Because they would be, like, the Teenage Robot, Cat Dog. I think Cat Scratch was on there.
Cat Scratch.
It's the one with the 3 cats.
Yes, dude, the Scottish one, the really dumb one, and then the really entitled, like, rich one.
Yeah, the black cat.
I just remembered the Scottish one would call their human friend Human Kimberly, and the weirdest, like...
I forgot about that.
I just remember that, and there was also bullies, and they'd all love drinking root beer.
Yeah.
Like, I loved Teen Nick, especially Nick at Night, whenever George Lopez would turn on at 3 a.m.
Dude, like, I would always fall asleep with my TV on when I was young, so I'd fall asleep going to Cartoon Network, and half the time I'd wake up in Adult Swim. And I remember the first time I watched Adult Swim, it was like this weird Astro Boy one.
Astro Boy.
It wasn't like the actual Astro Boy, but it was like, I think it was like a robot chicken version because it was really perverted.
Okay. Adult Swim was something else. When I was in elementary school with my buddy, I remember first watching Squidbillies. Hated that. It's stupid, but like also kind of funny. King of the Hill, I didn't really understand it as much because I didn't really understand like the humor, like the adult humor, but now it's funny to me.
I can't get into it. I tried watching it.
PJs, that was kind of funny because there was that one character named Smokey, some homeless guy. We thought it was hilarious. But the one show that I don't know if it was traumatizing to me, but more just really visually overstimulating was Super Jail, if you've seen it.
No, I was about to say there's also I think around the time there was Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
I love that.
Then there was, shit, what's the name of it?
What's in it?
Oh god, I'll probably remember in a second. But it was like old school Adult Swim. It's like home video or something.
Oh, is it the home video, like where there's the coach and the square face?
Yeah,
yeah.
Dude, that freaked me out when I was young because like it was such a weird drawing. I had no clue what I was waking up to.
That was weird. There was also, my ex showed me the whole series of this. It was called, I think, 3 Ounce Mouse. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
Low budget show. It's like as if it wanted to be South Park with a stop motion, but it was just like really, I can't remember that much, but it was like really poorly animated shit, like plot lines in each episode.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Adult Swim was just weird as a kid. Like
Yeah.
as a kid, if you grew up with Adult Swim, like waking up and just finding random stuff, like it's like it's like a lottery. You don't.
Like our era of Adult Swim was completely different than like the Adult Swim nowadays.
Yeah.
Because it's like Family Guy, Rick and Morty. They have some.
Tim and Eric and shit.
Yeah, they have some anime on there like JoJo or stuff that Toonami can't show, and it's more. I would want to say it's more tamed than now than it was in the past.
I'd say so. Because I'm pretty sure they understand that now. Kids don't really have, like, bedtimes aren't really a thing as much, I imagine, and so they don't really show some of the shows that aren't as bad. Like I imagine the shows that are really bad, they show at 4 a.m. And I don't know who's gonna be awake at 4 fucking a.m. in our area, but there would be the occasional person.
Yeah. Plus, also like nowadays, it's easier to access clips of the fucked up stuff than it was in the past. Because if we wanted to look up a clip from Adult Swim, we'd have to like go on computer, go on YouTube and stuff like that. Now we can just pull up our phone.
Yeah. And I do know that you have to lie a lot, especially on YouTube. Like, I remember I made my first YouTube account because I wanted to watch a Texas Chainsaw Massacre clip. And back then, they're like, hey, this video is age restricted. You need an account that says you're 13 or older. I made my account. I think I was probably older than 13. And I did that. YouTube. That was fun. Okay.
Yeah. What got you into YouTube?
I think Sky does Minecraft and all of them. R.I.P. to him. Dude, that guy went shit. Mainly just it's again the Minecraft community.
Mm-hmm.
Sky does Minecraft, Mudkip, Jerome ASF. I did watch a lot of scratch that. Before then was stop motion people like Forest Fire 101 and Kenshin. I made stop motion videos for a hot minute, like with Legos. I was pretty good for how old I was.
You still never showed me the channel.
Nope, still won't. Oh no, that's my new channel. That's like, no one knows. I think you and Chevy found it, but you don't. I never posted yet. But I made a lot of stop motion. I think there are some that are private still.
Mm-hmm.
They may still be there. They're really bad, or I don't really check my YouTube often, but made stop motion. If I progressed with it, I probably would have been great. I did try redoing that freshman year of college, not too well. Stopped with stop motion because I found out on my Mac that there's a thing called QuickTime Player, which allowed me to screen record. So I thought, fuck, I want to make Minecraft videos. Started doing that freshman year of high school as well. I started playing with one of my buddies named Davis. He went by Mr. Schofield on YouTube. We would go on to a thing called Mafia Craft, which was a Minecraft server that dealt drugs. So you'd grow wheat, which was weed. You'd do sugar canes, which made into cocaine. I think
Mushrooms, probably mushrooms.
mushroom. Yeah. There's also what's the stuff in the nether warts? They were either LSD or ecstasy, which I didn't know how to pronounce back in the day. So I'd advertise that stuff, going back to it on iFunny, non-stop, saying, "Oh, because I want to get to helper and become a moderator." So I'd be like, "Oh, join this server, my Mafia Craft," and I had the IP, and I say, "Oh, and say you joined for this person." I got enough recognition, and I would make videos on there, and we'd make bases. It was basically factions, but with drugs.
Yeah, because when I was doing a lot of, I had Fraps, that screen recorder, for you not remember it?
I only know Bandicam.
Fraps was sort of like Bandicam. It was the same setup and stuff like that.
PewDiePie still uses Bandicam.
Does he really?
KSI blasted him for that.
Why not? Everyone uses OBS now.
I don't know. He's a classic, man.
Hey, fair enough. If you know the source, use the source. But I was always on like prison servers, where you would just like dig materials and then go sell them and stuff like that. Then you had a plot to build your house.
You get to A plot, B plot, C plot, D plot.
Yeah, because I know my buddy from iFunny, Limbo. He was the one that got me on that server, so we would like join a plot.
Okay, I think I remember him.
Yeah,
a lot of the names are a blur just because it's been 10 years later since we did that shit.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute. Like, I don't even have I don't have an iFunny account, but that account's gone.
The way I stopped posting on iFunny was awful. I started reposting a lot of edgy shit.
Yeah.
Which made my followers stop following me because I wanted to stop doing it. Because iFunny's like, hey, you can't delete your account. I still kind of need to at some point. Just because, like, I don't use it, so why have the account still?
Yeah.
But go on.
Plus, also, like, I know my name's changed on there. Plus, you and Chevy took my name.
Yeah, as a joke. Yeah, we had like Rugby Duff, Doug B. Ruff, and we're not gonna bring up him.
Yeah. Yeah. The older internet was wild.
It was something.
Like, it's when schools were figuring out firewalls, but the kids who were smarter and like knew a slight grasp of the internet could get around it. Because I know in elementary, I would always go on y8.com and play those flash games.
I was more of a cool math type of guy.
No, Y8 had, imagine like a neutered Newgrounds. That's what Y8 was.
Was it all Stickman games?
No, it wasn't. It was different games. There was one that was like 13 Days in Hell, which it would have zombies and stuff come up and you shoot them.
I think I played that.
Yeah, and Y8 also had Flash animations, which is where I found the Madness series, the Dave series, the Kill Bunny series. Stuff I shouldn't be watching at that young age, but I was watching.
And my cousin showed me when I was younger, Happy Tree Friends.
I found that through my friend Robbie, and then I showed my sister that. And she became obsessed with Happy Tree Friends.
What? I was the opposite.
Oh, like I was telling her not to watch it, and anytime she got on the computer, she was watching Happy Tree Friends, and I was so afraid that the parents would walk in and see that, and then I would immediately get blamed. We recently have just told Mom about Happy Tree Friends and showed her a video of that, and she had the most mom look ever as she was watching it. It was like the happy, like whatever. She was like, what's so bad about this? And then someone got decapitated and she just like looks up at us, and me and my sister are just grinning from ear to ear.
Fuck, dude. My cousins showed me that. They showed it to my sister. Then I thought, oh, I want to be a part of it. I watched the skating one. They were skating around. And all I remember was the moose he has the gazebo, is it gazebo? The one where they drive and they clean the ice. Zamboni. The porcupine gets caught under, swings around and shoots her spikes, killing someone. And then the moose flies around, she gets shot out and gets stuck in a claw machine. Breaks his head through, and they use the claw machine to pierce him and grab his heart out. That traumatized me as a kid. I thought, dude, this is fucked. Especially back then, like that many years ago, who thinks of that? And
a lot of people, like Newgrounds was big for that.
But like, who thinks of like all that? Especially the army guy with the PTSD, where he'd go into like killer mode and start killing every bunny.
Yeah, Sergeant.
Dude, I hated that guy. Like, anytime I saw him, I thought, I'm not watching this one.
Dude, the old videos were, I don't know why we watched it.
I mean, it's more, everything was so filtered and clean. You know, you kind of want to get a taste of something different.
Yeah. And
something more, like, gross. Like, when I started watching Live Leak shit in high school, there'd always be that one dude who's watching, it's either, like, Al-Qaeda or a cartel beheading
videos.
It's always one of those, or it's cartel, some dude has a shotgun point blank to some guy's head. You see him sprout his head like a fucking Demogorgon in Stranger Things.
Dude, the ones that were spread around my high school were mostly just like people falling off of high places.
I'd see a lot of dog stuff, like people throwing dogs off bridges.
I avoided that. Like, I can't do animals.
That broke my heart. Like, the fact that people did that. But middle school and high school, it was that shit, especially Blue Waffle, Two Girls, One Cup.
Oh, God. Mr. Hands.
Mr. Hands was...
Do not Google any of this, by the way.
Don't.
If you're listening, do not Google it.
If you're under the age of 13, don't do this. I did explain to... So right now I go to a Christian-oriented graduate school, and I had to explain to one of my buddies there who Mr. Hands was.
Oh, God. And
I guess he didn't really... he saw some of those, but he never knew who Mr. Hands was.
Yeah.
Wasn't like an engineer or a doctor or something.
Some white-collar worker.
He was well off in life. He just was bored. I remember first watching Pain Olympics and One Man One Jar.
Oh Jesus!
One Man One
Olympics.
Jar was funny as fuck to me. Just seeing some Russian dude squatting, picking glass shards out of his bleeding asshole.
Oh God.
But I mean, middle school was different times. If my parents were still listening to this, yeah, dude, I was a lot of my friends were not good influences for me.
A lot of my friends in high school, we would just go on Omegle, and like we had a horse mask, and we would just like fuck with people on there.
I avoided Omegle. I liked it. I'd wear a ski mask or Batman mask, but if I were to go in there in middle school, I'd get called fat or get called ginger, and
which you were at the time.
Still a ginger,
yeah,
less fat. So I was really bad back in the day. But
he looked like the kid from Barnyard that wanted to go cow tipping.
Yeah, that was exactly me. Now I'm like, a couple years ago I was probably skinny Jonah Hill. Now I'm back between Jonah Hill and like in between Jonah Hill and skinny Jonah Hill.
I would say more the catcher from Sandlot.
The You're Killing Me Smalls guy?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm that bad.
You're the skinnier version of him.
Probably. I've been taking less Adderall, so like I'm like eating more Taco Bell, and I have a gorgeous Italian fiance who makes amazing food for me. So, like I love eating, you know. Like who out there says I hate eating? You know, there's probably some people, but like.
No one, if they look at you, knows you hate eating.
Yeah, like I love eating. My main diet is Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A, and Chipotle, and the occasional TGI Fridays frozen food boneless wings.
I'm surprised you didn't say Zaxby's. You're a big contender for Zaxby's.
I love Zaxby's. Zaxby's is so much better than Cane's.
Zaxby's is trash.
You're just saying that to piss me off.
No, it is trash. It is low-tier chicken.
Nope.
It is low tier.
No, you're wrong.
I'm not.
Wrong.
No.
Cane's is ass. They copied the Zax sauce. Their Texas toast is so bulky and not even good. Their chicken, the skin slides off, and it's like so slimy. Zaxby's, you'll feel like shit afterwards because you ate such good food. You thought, wow, I didn't deserve this. I'm so full of chicken, I feel like shit. That's the best type of chicken you can eat.
Nah. Zaxby's is trash.
I love Zaxby's, but I won't put it on my main diet because even though it's like kind of in the expensive range, it's just so the calorie count is bad. You know, like the Zax snack meal is like probably like 1,500 calories. I avoid it, but like nowadays I've been eating more grilled chicken from Chick-fil-A, Chipotle. I eat mainly protein. Taco Bell, I just get cheese quesadilla and 2 5-layer burritos.
Dude, Crunchwrap all the way for Taco Bell.
I'm not much of a taco. I like tacos, but tacos aren't my thing.
It's the Crunchwrap is my go-to for Taco Bell, along with it's the burrito where they like melt cheese on the top and there's steak in there. That fucking bomb.
You ever had the Fiesta potatoes?
No, I haven't.
Pretty good. They're like not tater tots, but like just cubed potatoes that are fried. Going back to it, what the fuck are we talking about? Oh yeah, Omegle. Yeah, I wouldn't go on there because I just didn't look good. What was the previous topic? I think we were going into D&D.
Yeah.
So going back to stuck in the dungeon with our characters.
That was pre-stuck in dungeon. The actual stuck in dungeon was with Shay, Tay, Flaj, you, and Eggy.
I'm pretty sure that was after.
No.
Our main campaign was with Haley being our DM.
That was never posted.
No, but
That was the start.
Oh,
that was the start
of D&D.
Yeah. The Stuck in a Dungeon, the first go-round of it, was you, Shay, Flies, Eggy, and Tay.
Playing ourselves.
Yes. So basically, I isekai'd them without knowing what an isekai was at the time.
It's like a Dungeon and Daddies.
Yeah, it was. Like, before Dungeons and Daddies came out.
I think they came out in 2019.
I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know.
Around the same time.
Yeah. So we were doing that. I posted on YouTube, but like the hard thing with that is me and Campbell were in the eastern side, and a lot of the other players were more on the
West Coast.
Yeah, West Coast. So we would be recording at midnight our time, which would be rough for us. Like, I bought like a tall boy, a monster each session.
So I think we were talking about this because my stand-up desk, which goes up and down, because it was so late, we'd be playing from 12 to 3.
Yeah.
Literally, Liam could stay up because he has his monster, and he's the DM, so he has to pay attention and talk. With me, I didn't really play much D&D yet, so I didn't know what to do or say, and Shay and Flies were doing their own thing. They knew exactly what to do or say, just to get a advantage into things, because they know, if we go to a certain shop, do this or say this, and you can probably achieve this.
Yeah.
Me, I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm just going to follow the group and wait till combat. And literally, like, a quarter in, you'll probably catch me in those videos knock the fuck out.
He's either knocked the fuck out or not paying attention. I caught you one time combing your eyebrows.
And then you vibe checked me.
Yes. So because the players were so chaotic, I had a vibe system where they did anything like talked out of turn, interrupted me while I was talking or trying to describe stuff, they would get a check. And basically, if something bad happened, I would also roll a vibe check with that, which would mean something worse would happen. And how many tallies they had would subtract from that roll. Campbell had the most tallies.
Yeah, because I was very chaotic, and I knew how to get under Liam's skin. Like, whenever, in my defense with the combing the eyebrows, I was feeling myself phase. Because I had short hair where I can comb my hair back and wear a bandana, and I looked good. And I thought, okay, someone's talking. I'm gonna, brush my eyebrows, look good on camera. And Liam's like, just brush your eyebrows and you give me a check. I'd do stupid shit. I'd say something stupid like the beginning of the recap or whatever. I'd be chewing popcorn so fucking loud.
Or you would yell.
Oh yeah, like. I think you'll be in the beginning of like saying "Welcome everyone." I'm like, I'll do stupid shit like that. Just anything to get under your nerves, because I knew that if I got a vibe check, it'd be entertaining. Because
it'd be for content.
It'd be for content because it's mean. Something bad's gonna happen, and I think for our goal in there, we were trying to find our real life pieces. For me, I needed to find my Alaskan Malamute, who would have been like a war dog for me. Shay. I think it was either her or Flies that had to find like some Rubik's Cube.
Shay was a Rubik's Cube. Tay was her phone. Flies was his longboard.
Right. Tay and the guest star of her shirtless father. Those are my favorite.
Oh my god.
Those are my favorite.
Oh my god,
what was Eggy's?
Eggy was already there. Like, he was there way before everyone else came.
Okay.
And basically, like, when Eggy joined, like, Tay dropped out because of
moving.
Yeah, time constraints, moving, and stuff like that. So Eggy came in, and I had already thrown him in there, but I was keeping the theme of basically the isekai stuff. So he's been in there for a while, and he joined up with the pirate crew Johnny Cheek Clapper, and he wanted to be a paladin warlock. And those videos were never edited and posted, but I loved Eggy being in there because it was so funny with him playing.
I remember meeting him in those games. I think the best decision he made was to separate me from the rest of the group.
Yeah.
Because if I'm by myself, I'm going to be awake. I'm going to be doing my own shit. And when I did that, I met my favorite NPC in that campaign, Bugbear. I didn't know what a Bugbear was, but he'd always be like, Bug.
One in Bug.
Yeah. And then Liam, of course, screwed me over by losing my friend in there.
You rolled terribly
Okay.
to grab him.
Yeah,
and you were
well-
on a flying island.
Yeah. So, and your point. I didn't want him to become a pancake, but he did, and I had to cry for content. Okay.
Not content. You were actually crying.
I was kind of crying, but I'm not going to admit that. Because I was really attached to the character, because I finally was getting more involved in D&D, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, by the time those ended, we had our first like guest star.
Who?
Rat. Because y'all were getting to the college.
Dude, that's a blur for me. I don't remember how far we got, honestly.
No, because y'all were the last thing we recorded and played. Aggie found the deck of many things.
That's right.
Yeah.
Huh.
And no matter what y'all's roles were, I already had your cards picked out because I was using that as plot development because I was new to DMing and stuff like that, and didn't really know how to ad lib and yes and a lot. So I would have everything meticulously like planned out. I think I still have, I still have my composition notebook in this room. Not that one. It's over on the bookshelf. But, I had everything picked out, and then we just didn't have time to play anymore after that.
I got very bored with it.
Yeah.
I got burnt out with D&D. Nowadays, I play Deadlands, which is a more complicated D&D, which takes place in the Wild West during the Civil War, and it's a supernatural version of the Wild West. I do want to kind of talk about our first D&D game together, though, with Haley as our DM. I want to go back to that. And I want to go back to the stupidest fucking thing that no one told me about. Because bro code, and no one thought, yeah, let's tell him before he makes this decision and probably regrets it.
No, you gotta make the bed you slept in.
So, time skipping through our first campaign, whenever I'm Chadwick and he's Oxwound. Isn't Oxwound like pussy something?
Yeah, so basically the backstory for Oxwound's name is I was watching Vine at the time. And there was this Scottish girl that was going through like slang terms for a vagina. And one of hers was Oxwound. So I don't know, that just sat with me. I'm like, I don't know name my person Oxwound.
So we had a Chad and we had pussy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, for me, so I was a bard. Yeah, he was a rogue. We grew up together. We separated, and I think our mentor died, or he got captured by people, and we escaped. Etc. Etc. We're in a group. We go to a castle, and I kind of based my character, I don't think off myself, but more of I played more of a character like myself. And we got stuck at the castle because we got framed for something. I had to sing, actually, to perform, because she said sing. I said, fuck, dude, I want to sing on Twitch because people are watching. Fuck it. So I did it. Later on the line, the queen likes us. And first off, I didn't know the queen is based off our DM. And add to that, I didn't know our DM had a crush on me. So, later on in the castle, we have a mission. And we all separate. Queen goes to her dressing room and does her spiel. This is my first time playing a bard. I want to be the stereotypical bard. So I go to her room, and I thought, I want to do the nasty. So I go in there, I do perception and sneak. I see her doing her thing, changing. I'm not going to mention what I did first, but then she catches me with perception, and I do persuasion to seduce her. And she probably rigged the roll, most likely,
Probably.
to have her fantasy come true. I did the nasty with the queen. I was really high and mighty about myself. Later down the line, they told me, hey, fun fact, the queen's based off the DM. Fun fact, the queen or the DM has a massive fucking crush on you, and there was a separate Discord chat that was privated for all the girls plus Rat to be in.
Yeah.
And they would constantly talk about me and the DM because the DM would be like, oh my god, I'm talking to him. Oh my god, we're in our own VC together. Because I'm a friendly dude. I hadn't really known not many people to talk to, and I'd be in a VC or the happy to talk to anyone. Now, I didn't know she liked me. I didn't really feel any flirtatious vibes from her. But I guess they were all there. And later down the line, I found out, wow, I basically in a fantasy world, I had sex with her, and no one told me. I was kind of petty about it, thinking, wow, all y'all fucking knew, and you'll let me still do it. Because I was kind of like disgusted by the fact that like, ooh, car honking, that this happened, and I didn't think it would just be, I didn't think it was just her fantasy coming true. So I'm like, I'm a little petty about it. So I kind of stay away from being bards now in case of that. I mainly stick with fighters because Liam tells me he hates it when I play a bard because I never fucking use magic.
You don't. Like I gave you the tips. I asked you, what do you want to play when you play D&D, and you're just like, I want to hit stuff and be really charismatic. Like, why don't you just be a fighter with high charisma then? What's that? I don't know I can do that.
Yeah, I didn't know a fighter was a thing. I thought the only fighter type person with like actual blunt objects or sharp objects was like a barbarian. I had no idea a fighter was a thing. So I started doing that. And I thought bards are cool in the sense of they're really good with their hands with instruments and they can do whatever. And some people like them, some people don't. And I thought they're also just wants to fuck everything. You know, they want to fuck a dragon.
Yeah, the horny bard.
Yeah, which is really just a stereotype, and I wanted to do that. Now that campaign fell through fast.
Yeah, it only lasted 3 sessions.
Because she didn't know what she wanted to do, and she also used a lot of our backstories. For example, the place we came from, Rust Hook, she thought, okay, instead of carrying through the campaign in a linear direction, let's go back to the town they come from.
Yeah, immediately went back to Rust Hook.
Why? It sounds like you have poor writing skills. We did that. We saved someone, and I think me and Rat did the nasty.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Who did what? Wasn't Maddie was doing taxes, and someone was making an omelet. I remember that. It was something like that.
I don't know. The last thing I remember is we were basically in the bar. I was doing backflips off of a table because I was playing a halfling at the time.
Someone had poison or someone had something that was just bad.
I had an interdimensional cannon I was trying to use.
Which I couldn't wait for you to use against like a dragon or whatnot. He was putting a bunch of gunpowder and swords and knives into it, which could be a giant cannon. But her leveling up skill was like it wasn't a milestone, nor was it XP. So there was a point where we had to go up against a cult, or we were trying to find a cult that had to do with serpents. Later down the line, we go into a forest, trying to find them, and we find a giant snake. We attack it, we kill it. I gut it to find treasure. Nothing inside it. Okay. There's no people, no treasure, nothing? Nope. Okay. How much XP do we get? Nada. We just did that for nothing. We lost a lot of health, and we used a lot of our magic skill slots for nothing. Yep. A lot of people didn't like that, especially Flies. Flies didn't like it too much. Now, I'm not going to bash on Haley. She's a chill person, but at the time, her being a new DM, there was definitely a lot of room for her to grow with.
But she had like a whole bunch of backstory and everything prepared.
We had a PowerPoint.
She had a PowerPoint.
She had all the gods and all these towns lined up. And she said, "You need to tell me what god you align with."
And also like ceremonies.
Yeah, and she had dragons too. And I thought, we're taking this fucking serious. No, not at all. So since we were kind of like realizing she's not knowing what she's doing, our plan was we were going to try to join the cult, go back to the kingdom, because I already knew at the point that I fucked her, that I was the DM. So I thought, let's go to the kingdom. Liam's going to use his bag of holding.
It was a bag of holding, but it was an interdimensional cannon.
Yeah, and we were going to destroy the whole fucking kingdom.
Yeah.
Which would have one-shot it. And we were ready, but she never had the time to DM anymore because she had life. She was adulting, so we never got to it. And what was the world called? Erstos?
My first one was Estos.
Estos. What was hers?
I don't know.
Is either with an A or E or an R?
I think an A. Arian?
No idea.
Ario? I don't know. Something like that. But then after that, we continued playing. Flies was doing one-shots for us.
I can never beat them.
Yeah, Flies is an infamous DM that he makes insanely hard one-shots that no one will probably survive.
because he makes puzzles or really hard BBGs.
Yeah,
BBEG, whatever it is.
BBG.
Okay.
And so we would just like play one shots for a while, and after like some one shots, I pulled the small group together, and we tried to start Stuck in a Dungeon, which we did over Discord. I jerry-rigged OBS, where I had about 6 like screen captures going out once, so I could get everyone's face cam and put it into an overlay and stuff like that. It was like the start of me wanting to do content creation and stuff like that. It was a nice little start, and I would just like mess around with the overlay feature and stuff like that because I get hyper fixated and try to learn as much as I can about a certain thing.
With content creation, is this when we bring back the bookmark and bring up TikTok now?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. So with content creation, YouTube got boring for me. Twitch got boring for me because with me after being affiliate, and I made a good bit of money. Like I was able to save enough Twitch money to get a Switch, which a lot of my donators got. I mean, I kind of give credit to Dory for that because she gave me most of my money. Rip Dory. She's not dead. We don't talk to her anymore. Later down the line, TikTok started becoming a thing. It was 2020 or 2021. 2021, yeah. It was February or December 2020. No, February. It was February of 2021, and I was with Chevy, and we figured out how to. Oh, I'm not gonna give away too much. We figured out how to do cool things on Minecraft. And yes, Minecraft again. Really, Campbell? Yeah, Minecraft is like my whole spiel. Don't know why. It's what I'm good at. And I'm not gonna give away too much, just so no one can find out who I am. At some point, I do have to do a face reveal. Maybe not, mainly because of my profession of what I want to be. But if you find me, you find me. Just keep that shit to yourself, please. But I find out a cool thing about it, and I think, wow, trends are easy as fuck. TikTok's easy. Let me do this. Me and Chevy made a video together. It did great. I made like 30,000 likes. I thought, that's cool. Let me keep posting. Kept posting. Sweet. Now I've proven to myself TikTok is easy to do. Now, I stopped in February and then jumped to December of 2021. I thought, ooh, let me try to do this again. I posted a TikTok trend, which is now my most liked video, which has over 500,000 likes.
Oh, which Minecrafter are you?
Not that one came after. This one was with Meatwad and all them.
Oh,
that
yeah,
audio.
yeah.
Like he made me my own vision. I did that one. Over 500,000 likes, over like 1 million some views. Did great. Everyone liked me because I was different. I have my own niche, and made more videos. Kept blowing up. Now I'm at the point where I'm literally hundreds of followers away from reaching 100,000 followers. Now I could have gone there last year, but I took a hiatus because of grad school. But no, like TikTok's been chill. Minecraft has been my biggest thing so far, and I think 10 years ago today, or not today, but like 10 years ago or 9 years ago, myself would probably be like, wow, you actually fucking did it, you know? Like, you actually became a big Minecrafter. Because on iFunny, 400 some followers. YouTube, like, I think 120. Twitch, 432. And now this, I have an actual fucking following with a Discord and whatnot. And a TikTok manager, because I can go, like, I can stream on there, which has been chill. I've made a good bit of money off TikTok. Minecraft's been my thing. Now, I don't really like to brag about it in real life because I'm like fucking old. I'm like 24 now.
Yeah.
And I think, wow, hey guys. I know like a lot of people thinking like, wow, I need to, get married, I need to have a kid, I need to put a down payment on a house. And I think to myself, now I need to finish grad school and I get married in 2 years. But I think to myself, wow, I need to at least make a Minecraft video by the end of this week and then post it. Which is like, as 24 in grad school trying to be a therapist, it's kind of weird just to say that
out loud,
yeah. And it's like, I don't really brag about it because I've always been embarrassed at some points being a Minecraft content creator because in high school I was bullied for it because I had people find my YouTube channel. And my YouTube, at the end of my videos, I'd always be like, "Oh, stay soupy." And
my god! And I never heard that.
Yeah, it was bad because I saw there was other Minecraft creators I would collab with who had catchphrases at the end. So I thought, okay, stay soupy was pretty good.
So that's why you made fun of the "Hope you stay stuck."
I think so.
Yeah,
something like that.
Y'all roasted me so much for at the end is at stuck in the dungeon. I would always end it by saying "Hope you stay stuck."
Yeah, catchphrases. Ugh. In high school, my friends, who are not my friends now, found it, spread my videos, and people would walk by saying, "Stay soupy." Now I'm thought, ooh, makes me cringe thinking about it now. And I deleted all my fucking videos. I wish I didn't. I wish I privated them just so I can watch them now. Now I still have some YouTube videos that are privated or unlisted for people to still watch, but it's cool to me now that I think I finally made a following. No, it's very toxic. I don't know why. Anytime I have a following, it's toxic. They're always fucking dipshits.
Because it's Minecraft.
Yeah, but like me, other Minecraft creators that have really nice, safe followers who are pretty nice to talk to. Oh, mine are like fucking edgelords, dude. They're always You know that... I don't know if you've seen this. There's that guy who did that Facebook Live video where he had a shotgun and killed himself.
Yeah.
I've never seen that video. Someone posted that in my Discord server, and I thought, no fucking way is this it. A 5-minute clip. I skimmed through it. I finally saw how he did it.
Yeah.
Wow. I typed the person, "Thank you for posting this. I really appreciate it. If I gotta ban you." I banned him. And I'm like, they're always edgy people. Now, they could not be my followers, but it's like, fuck, dude. It's just... I always bring the edge people.
You also do not moderate most of your stuff. You just make a community and let it go.
Because I get bored.
Yeah. No, I'm saying that's what happens.
Yeah. Or they die. I did have over 2,000 people in my Discord server, which is like hard to get for some. Now it's almost about to be under 1,000 because I let it be dead for about a few months. But yeah, I don't really moderate it. I will ban them because I had a job and shit. But like I would always hire a bunch of other moderators like you or other people who would look over and do the moderating for me. For the people who had a lot of free time. Now that's not you, but it's like moderating. I hate running a Discord server. Discord just I'd rather be in someone's Discord than having my own.
Yeah.
Because like there's so much responsibility with it. Where people joining, how to do the 2-factor authorization, all this other shit, making sure no one's posting bad shit. Now there's a lot of Minecraft TikTok creators I don't like. Well, no, that's not true. There are a few I don't like. Mainly because they're really weird. They're weird in their Discord. Like, for example, one of my friends, who's also another TikToker, her ex is a Minecraft creator. I found out about him recently because I didn't know he became a Minecraft content creator. And she's told me that on his Discord, a lot of the fangirls will post NSFW stuff in the NSFW chat of themselves, and he would like riz on them type shit. Like he would talk to them. And he's not. And while he was dating his my friend, and it was weird. The other creators, a lot of them are. They're not. They will say racist things, but they are that race themselves.
Yeah.
So it's like, it makes me uncomfortable in some ways because some of them are like 19, 18, 20, that age range. Well, I'm like a few years older than them. Now I've been able to meet other Minecraft creators who are the same age as me. There are some animators who, man, they're super nice. They still reach out to me. They talk to me. They give me motivation because I'll have small spurts of no motivation and I have a hard time with it. But TikTok and overall has been fun. And throughout the year of being an iFunnier, a YouTuber, a Twitch streamer, and a TikToker, all those apps I've made content on, Liam has always leached off me.
Yes.
Yeah, anytime.
Except now, because I'm doing something completely different than Minecraft.
Yeah, he does D&D and podcasts. I do Minecraft. iFunny, he'd collab with me and make videos with me.
No, not iFunny. We never collabed on iFunny.
That's not true. We had some pictures together.
No, we didn't. We did not. You hated me on iFunny.
I don't know if I hated you.
That's what I heard from like through the grapevine is you hated me through iFunny. You never collab with me. I'd always comment on your posts under Ask Soup, and you would never like actually respond to it and stuff like that.
I don't know what the reasoning was. I don't know why.
You knew you hated me from the start.
I don't think I hated. I don't think I hated you. YouTube. I made videos with you. Shout out to maybe a future guest star, Kitty Crystal.
Yeah, that was my first. I didn't even edit it. I just had like my dumb intro of Shipping Up to Boston by Dropkick Murphys. No, I had the intro you made me for Aquatic Taco.
Fuck. Don't remind me.
Yeah. And it was
Was it the Exploding Blocks one?
Yep, it was. And it was
I downloaded shit off YouTube and put a fucking title over it.
I know. I found out while trying to like figure out how to do intros and stuff like that. But it was the 24-hour Minecraft server, and it was called Minecraft Mischief. And it was me, Soup, and Kitty Crystal, who is now a big streamer on Twitch.
I think she has like over 30,000 followers now, and over 100,000 followers on Instagram.
Yeah, it's insane, her following. She's been doing it like she got partnered 2 years ago.
Has it been that long? Dang.
Yeah.
My first experience with her was fun. Am I allowed to talk about this story with my first experience?
I would say no.
Nah?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
No? Oh,
Not after us being in the chat today.
Oh, come on. Okay. You can save that with her then.
You gotta keep like her wholesome vibe going.
She does the same shit now that she did to me.
Yeah. But yeah, we did that. It went absolutely nowhere. I tried to record in my first YouTube channel under Aquatic Taco. I tried to record the first Five Nights at Freddy's.
I never saw that.
Yeah, I never posted it, but I had it recorded. It was so bad.
Minecraft Mischief was the first time I've ever really hated Kyle.
Minecraft Mischief is so funny because it's when you had a squeaky voice.
Yeah. I also didn't know how to talk to girls then. Which was like, because Krista would always say like flirty stuff.
Yeah.
And I'd be like so flustered, like, woo!
You're not used to the attention from someone.
Exactly. Because I'm like a little sweet Christian boy. Yep. And I'm like, oh, like, women? What? And then Kyle, getting done watching Avengers Age of Ultron, comes and I'm saying, hey guys, spoiler alert. And he didn't say that, I'm just telling you this now. Quicksilver dies. And I'm like, my favorite type of superpower is speedsters. I was excited to see a fast running character. And not even watching the movie yet, him going, yeah, Quicksilver dies. He gets shot up by Ultron.
Yeah, he was fast, but the bullets were faster.
Yeah, which made no fucking sense to me. And I literally left the call in the game, which is still, those videos are still up to this day.
Yeah, I think it's the third episode.
I think some point, yeah.
I actually think I did edit it, but it was on Windows Movie Maker.
You cut it halfway. Like it's the end of one episode, and then it cuts to the next episode in the beginning of right after I left.
Yeah.
But back to it. What were we just talking about? Oh, yeah. We were talking about Crystal for some reason. But just Minecraft in general, yeah. So YouTube, I was in your videos, and when I was on Twitch, when I was getting more of a following, you wanted to get to affiliate, which was really hard for you. It was very hard for some reason.
Yeah, it was hard because I never could have a consistent schedule. Mm-hmm. Because I was working food and bev at the time. So it was either I was opening at the restaurant or closing at the restaurant. So I could never have like a consistent schedule. And most of the time, like when I was streaming, everyone else was busy or doing something else. So I couldn't really stream with them. And the people who would come in and would lurk. And I just need like maintain an average of 3 viewers. So it was hard for me to get that. It took till COVID for me to get that. And then after I got affiliate, I streamed sort of consistently for 2 more months. And then I just stopped.
It's when you hit that milestone.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing else after that.
It's like you achieve the goal, then it's like, if you don't have another goal after that, it's just like, what else?
Yeah.
But it's easy to get affiliate. It's hard to get partnered because when you get partnered, you have to like put out other content. Like, you would have to get clips, put it to YouTube, make highlight videos, put it to YouTube, because in YouTube it will always be there. For Twitch, your content will only be there as you're live. So I didn't grasp that sort of notion at the time. I have a better grasp of it now. Where, like, say I record this podcast, I put clips of it on TikTok and stuff like that. And, like, I know how to spread the content a little bit more. I just have to get my sort of way of doing it. That my sort of, like, I can't think of the word for it.
No idea.
My style.
Niche?
Yeah, it's my style of editing. Okay. I have to, like, get better at. I have a sort of rough style now. I'm trying to figure out how to do podcast stuff. That's the hard thing to do, because you need to make clips, but because I don't have the capabilities of filming this, I have to figure out a way to make it entertaining, but also just audio at the same time.
The app I use now is CapCut.
Yeah, I use CapCut too.
Okay. On the PC, like, when I found out I was on PC, I started using that. That what gave me motivation to record Minecraft videos again. I'm about to reach 100,000 followers, and a lot of my buddies are telling me, keep going. Please, like, keep going. Because I think they know me a little bit, where once I reach a certain goal, 100,000 is a big deal for me.
Yeah.
And it's like, what's after that? 500,000? That's so far away. It's taken me over a year to get 100,000. And how am I supposed to get to that point?
But with that, it's like some content creators get exponential growth after that. So, like, once you hit 100,000, it would be a lot easier to hit the next points, because you have such more of a following and more people can share it.
That's true.
Yeah.
I kind of wish TikTok, like YouTube, rewards their followers. Like, I wish there was, like, a TikTok play button, or maybe TikTok's like, wow, you fucking did it. Here's some cool merch, you know?
Here's a rose plaque with your name on it.
Exactly. The sponsorships are a bitch, dude. A couple months ago, because I have my business email, I'll get people send me messages. Stupid shit, though. Like, I make Minecraft videos. Offer me tech stuff, like gaming stuff, whatever, because these are kids, or maybe young adults, people my age probably. They want to see tech stuff, or maybe cool stuff that isn't interested them. Not, oh, are you lazy and you don't know how to do laundry? Sure, have a trash bag, put it in your front door, people will pick it up and bring your laundry back later. Oh, you have some really nice herb lotion for your face. What? You think I'm going to give this to kids? No.
These Minecrafters need lotion, man.
Exactly.
It's hard in the mines.
The closest thing I got to, though, was there was a Roblox world that offered me a sponsorship. And knowing my dad, who's, like, kind of, like, businessy, he always has told me, if someone asks you, what's your fee, never say a number, say it's negotiable.
Mm-hmm.
They said, hey, we want you to make a Roblox world sponsorship video. Is that cool? I said, sure. What's the world? Yeah, this world and this world about to come out. Want to play this real quick? Sure. I played it for a couple hours. I loved it. It was like a Ghostbusters world. And I emailed them back saying, hey, I loved it. Yeah, sure. I can make a video for you. And they said, okay, great. What's your fee? I said, oh, it's negotiable. And I was expecting maybe $100 because someone of my follower range, maybe $100 or maybe less. I was okay with whatever. It's my first sponsorship.
Mm-hmm.
They offered me $500. I thought, ooh! I immediately replied saying, yeah, I'm great with that. Yeah, just send me like the requirements and I can go ahead and start making stuff. Nothing. I never got an email after that, which pissed me off. I thought, dude, that would have been my PS5 money right there, or tattoo money. I was so happy, or even more Taco Bell money. But it's like, TikTok hasn't really, I don't know much about it. Now, I may get more growth from it because I know that people will see 100,000 followers. Wow, this guy must be a big deal. They're going to follow them, etc. Well, it's like, social media is like a bitch to do if you try to find your niche.
Yeah.
Because the editing and trying to find the right, like, people, the right time to post, the proper amount of hashtags, the proper amount of, like, text on the screen, or where to put it, or what font, what color, etc.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, it's like, I didn't know this, but, like, I forget that my audience are kids. And I realized for each scene, they need to be at least 2 to 3 seconds long. no longer.
Yeah, because the average like attention span went from 15 seconds to 2 seconds.
Yeah. So now I realize, oh, my audience are like smooth brains. No offense to my audience, I love y'all to death, but like I have to constantly change different type of angles. And thank God I took audio visual film in high school, because I know how to kind of angle and how to scale certain frames and how to make it like engaging. Is that a baby I hear?
No, that's fine.
Oh. And like I realized, okay, because I think one video I did a bunch of angles all at once, and now it's gone over 100,000 likes on that. And that was like this month. And I thought, shit, dude, I'm back at it. Because after my hiatus of a few months for grad school, I started posting again in December, and I've been posting since. And I would only get like maybe up to 100 likes, maybe 500, and it was rough. And all my friends who are content creators like, hey, just keep doing it. You got it. And then I finally got my niche back. And going back to why I hate Windows 11, because I fucked over my niche. I couldn't, like, after it automatically upgraded itself, it took away my niche, and I couldn't do it. But recently I found out how to get my niche back again, and now I'm back to it. People are loving me. I'm getting reposted on Instagram. I used to hate when people repost my shit, but I thought that's free publicity because they're crediting me. And it's like, TikTok something. Honestly, from my point of view, TikTok's good if you want to make videos for fun. But if you want to sponsor your own shit, like if you have a YouTube channel or a Twitch and you want to get more fans and shit, post on TikTok and they're gonna come straight to you.
Yeah, post on TikTok and have a link tree.
Like people on Spotify and SoundCloud, Twitch, YouTube, they all do great in the end. Like if you have good editing and you kind of like, or even selling your own stuff. Like I know this was fake, but some guy like, oh, my dad destroyed my shit, so I'm going to ruin his fridge business. And so I'm like, what? He goes to his computer, sends an email coupon that says fuck you with 80% off. And these are like $500 refrigerators like in your room, like mini fridge. And like with the discount, you get it for like maybe $40. And like he sends out the coupon and whatnot. I thought, I know this is fake, but this really grabbed my attention because it's always the revenge shit on TikTok that gets people.
Yeah.
Now it's like I watch a lot of movie clips, like Family Guy. There's one movie on there, I forgot what it is, but under it's always Subway Surfer and whatnot. It's a lot of weird shit. I can't remember. There's one movie I always see, but I just won't watch it myself.
One of them that keeps popping up for me is The Banker.
Is that the one with Anthony Mack?
Yeah,
that's the one. That's the one I see. Yeah, it's always that one. I'm like, I could watch this. This would probably be a great film to watch. Do I want to? No. Should I? You don't need to, but it'd probably be good just to see it.
Yeah.
Have it on your list.
But with just different, like with content creating, with the different revenue streams you were talking about, one big revenue stream like a lot of people are getting into now is merch.
Yeah.
Have you thought about doing any merch for your stuff?
With my TikTok, I don't know if I can, because my mascot dude, that's from a different country, and I wouldn't know if copyright laws would be involved. I don't know how copyright, like out of country copyright laws work. Like I don't know if like, because my whole character is a certain character from another from another country, and this gives away a lot. If you are a part of the Minecraft For You page, you probably know who I am by this point. If not, cool. But I don't know if I could.
I feel like if you switch it up a little bit, it's not the full thing, because you remember the potato logo I had for Rugby Duff?
Yes.
Yes, that I basically put like a whole bunch of other vectors on it. Then it became my own work.
Yeah. I could. I'd probably maybe do a sticker or maybe have a phrase on there. I don't know. It's TikTok. I'll have to look at other people's merch on TikTok to see. I know I had Twitch merch. Liam has my Twitch merch.
Yep.
I have my own Twitch merch. It was a T-shirt and a sticker that I sold. I literally thought, let me just have every type of merch. And I had a thing called Supog. I made my face a pog face, but unintentionally. I just found it in a photo of mine, and I made it into an email and into my own merch. Liam has it. I have it. This girl in Canada has it. I don't know if anyone else has it.
Which, talking about merch, the easiest thing you can do is stickers.
And coupons.
Yep. With that...
Oh, ooh, you got some merch yourself?
Yeah, with
Wow.
that, the announcement is I have made a merch store on Redbubble. I have 5 different designs. I have them featured as stickers, but if you go into... I have them shown as stickers, but if you go into the search all products, you will see that I have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, and stuff like that. The link will be in the description.
And a bandana.
Yeah, I have pet bandanas.
Oh, okay, the pet. Oh, I see it now. Cool.
Yeah. But honestly, like, merch is a good thing to do. I have my stuff on Redbubble because that's just what I heard a lot about, and it's easy to use, and you can just make the design and send it everywhere. The only thing is, while I was making this, I had to think of 5 different designs because I had one design and I was just going to post it, which is the Duff's Tavern sign. But then it was like, you need 4 more designs or you can't open your shop. So I went to Photoshop and just made up 4 more designs that I've arranged from whatever.
And that's all you can do, really.
Yeah. And I made an announcement about it because I was just waiting for all the stuff to pop on there. But I feel like if there's any... You can just have merch with your name on it or stuff like that.
Yeah. I'll have to think about it. Now, again, people who are listening to this, if you know who I am, I gladly ask you to keep my information to yourself, mainly because I'm trying to be a therapist in the future, and if my client who I want to work with, my population I want to work with is adolescents and young adults. If my population of a client comes in and recognizes my voice, that's hard to do. But if my identity gets out there, that's bad. Especially with me being a Minecraft creator, there's already a bad rep with people my age who are Minecraft creators, because you think a guy who makes content for a young audience, you think a bad thing. That's not me. But you get that stereotype, and I stay away from that.
Or just wait until he streams and I'm with him.
Yeah, dude, streaming was bad. Streaming is just such a sensitive thing, or you have to be so sensitive with it, because you have to make sure not to say the wrong things, because even if it's fine now, it could be bad later, as well as even with voice chat, you have to make sure your Discord VC is private, and you only for certain people to join. Or say, for example, if me and Liam were in my Discord, it's open, I'm streaming, I could have a random person come in and scream a not so funny word. Or they'll play an audio clip. I think that's happened to me in the past on Twitch. There was even a time where I forgot to keep my overall OBS audio source muted, and someone joined in and started blaring bad things. Now, luckily for me is I didn't get banned for it, but it's dude, why? So it's yeah, I'm just trying to keep my identity secret. And now, of course, y'all know who I am in this podcast, but on TikTok, I'm more low key about it. A part of me wants to reveal my face just because a lot of the other creators have.
Yeah.
And it hasn't really hurt them at all, and maybe I can get their input on it, because having your face, you kind of get to know them better, and you can have a personal, more real connection with your fans.
Or you can have a dream scenario where you just get roasted by the whole internet.
Yeah. If I do reveal my face, I'd probably need to get back on Adderall again, just so I can look a better version of myself. Now, I looked I can't say that. I looked just bad. I looked bad then. I was very skinny, because I lost 30 pounds in 2 months on my first time on prescribed Adderall, not illegal, prescribed. And because I have ADHD, I was finally diagnosed in 2019. Now, since then, yeah, of course, I gained weight with my relationship weight, and I'm very happy with it, because, body positivity. Literally after a hookup with someone, she was an artist, and she taught me the ways of body positivity. I thought, wow, I love myself. Look at me. But if I do reveal myself, I at least want to look better, because I don't want to look like just the generic overweight Minecrafter.
YouTuber.
Yeah, it's just awkward. Like, now I don't want to look. I don't know how to describe it. I just want to look good. I want to look presenting. You know, I don't want to be a target. You know, I don't want to be anything that like people would think. Oh, that's an easy person to target. I guess.
You already have a target.
I already have a target. I'm red haired. I have red hair. So I'm a ginger. But it's like a part of me wants to look more presenting on the mic where I'd feel comfortable and not think, I don't like how I look there. I'm going to not show my face again. You know, I want to look like I don't know, PewDiePie. Man, gosh, he has a 6-pack now.
Yeah,
which is crazy to me. And he's having a kid soon too.
Yeah, I saw that. No, like the whole thing with like sharing your face. I've never been afraid to like share my face online. Like starting out with streaming, I always had a face cam and stuff like that. I don't know. I've never been afraid showing my face and shit.
I didn't care either until our incident in 2019, which will never see the light of day.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I've never had any worry about stuff coming into my life from online, because I do want to do stuff online, but I also know like how to skate the line. Like I've always been a person to like push the envelope and stuff like that. I've always had like a dark sense of humor playing online, and I grew up watching Family Guy, South Park, Simpsons, a whole bunch of stand-up comedians like Daniel Tosh. Like I've always had like a edgy envelope pushing sense of humor.
Yeah, you definitely have. If you ever get to a point where you have a following, though, it gets kind of scary. Because I actually found out how close some fans of mine are.
Oh, yeah, that's the, like, I forget the name of it. Ludwig always said something about fans just going crazy.
Like, I think of my thing as, like say, for example, Swagger Souls.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't reveal his identity mainly just for the sake of his friends and family.
Yeah.
You know, there could be, if someone knows who I am, on my Facebook, on my family, and they will send them messages probably saying, oh, this guy is this guy is that. And I'll have to like say, oh, I'm sorry everyone who's getting these messages, blah, blah. But I didn't realize how close some of my fans are, because I found out one day, because I'm in a fraternity. I have a big, and my bigs, he was talking with his friend one day, and he was at his house, and he was talking to his friend's little brother, and he asked, oh, who's your favorite TikToker? And he showed my account. And
oh, God.
That's very close to me. And I thought, dude, I just couldn't imagine, because I worked at Walmart for over a year, and I thought, what if my face was out there, and they find out where I work, and they visit me, and they'll be like, oh, I almost said my name. Fuck. I almost said my TikTok name. They'd be like, oh my God, that's you. You're him. I'm like, and they're going to probably come to see me, just to see me, or take pictures of me.
Yeah.
I'd be more than happy to, but I'm not at the point where I'm comfortable to, because, again, I'm going into a very professional business, and I'm going into the mental field, and I know there's a lot of people on TikTok who promote or who advocate mental health and whatnot, but I don't know how they do it with the TikTok publicity, because I know like there's like a psychologist I follow, Dr. Lauren Alenzo, I can't remember his name, but he's done plenty of videos, and I think to myself, like, there's a lot of ethics and certain legal laws you have to follow for it, and I think if you're popular on TikTok, how can you have someone come to your office and already knowing and pre-exposed to who you are, how can you talk to them? Because there's certain rules. They can't follow you, nor can they follow you. You follow them, like, be friends. Now, maybe there's certain other rules with it, where if you have a following, they can follow you, and you may not know it. But it's like, you can't be friends with them. You can't talk to them in a friendly relationship. Now, if they approach you, you can talk to them, but you're not going to. A therapist will not approach them. I don't know. I don't know the true law or true like rule to if you have a following and people find out who you are. I just don't want people to come to me just because they know me.
Yeah.
I want them to come to me because they need the help.
Yeah.
Because my whole thing is, I go to graduate school to become a licensed therapist. I want my own private practice, and I want to help adolescents and young adults with depression, trauma, and other things. I'm doing my trauma track. I'm taking a lot of credit hours, and it's like the constant, like, I am getting through graduate school. I'm engaged and I get married soon, I need to live on my own at some point, as well as I need to maintain a hobby that I'm trying not to make a job again. Because I stopped TikTok a good bit. I keep bringing this up because original. Oh no, you already know who I am. So I go to Richmond University, and I also TikTok became a job to me because I have almost made close to $1,000 off it.
Oh shit! Yeah. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I made a shit ton, and it's like I make just quick 10-second Minecraft videos. I have, I think, 197 videos right now, and it's like TikTok is just scary because the whole I don't think I'm not cancel culture material. I don't think I have anything to get canceled for, but it's more in the line of like it's so easy to find someone.
Yeah, and
it's concerning. I don't want anything bad to happen to me because if I have a toxic community or just some toxic haters, like I did have a TikTok account that had their name was my handle should kill themselves.
Oh shit!
And I blocked them. I thought, dude, who finds my account, makes an account with that name, and just wants me to end my life? And I don't know what would happen. And one of my biggest fears was when I was on Twitch and showed my face is someone could find my location, and I was very afraid of the idea of getting swatted because cops shoot dogs.
Yeah.
I have 2 dogs. They're very friendly, and they can bark. That would break my heart. My dogs ran at them, and they think shoot, because you're not gonna, you're not gonna let a dog attack you. Now they wouldn't, but their first thought is that's going to bite me.
Yeah. No, like my dog is super friendly, and you've learned this week because you're visiting me on your spring break, and I've been showing you around. But you've known my dog through like pictures and everything. He is a big boy.
Oh yeah.
He is a 92-pound lab that thinks he is 5 pounds, but he is also insanely friendly.
Yeah. And there's just so many people out there that like will try to find ways to harm you.
Mm-hmm.
And Facebook's an easy thing. People find your Facebook, they find your family, they find all your friends, they can find your job, and they can ruin your life because they just don't like the content you make or they're just being dicks.
Yeah.
So, overall though, social media, it's fun, but there's also the dark side of it.
Yeah.
But you can also meet cool friends, like how me and Liam found each other in high school.
Yeah. Going into you coming to visit me this week, you came back in, what was it, 2020?
2020, it was November 2020.
Yeah, you came for my birthday. That was the first time we met after years of being friends. You showed up with, after a long drive from your place, skinny jeans.
Yep. If you ever do a 5+ hour drive, don't wear skinny jeans.
Wear pajamas.
Wear pajamas, wear gym shorts, wear sweatpants. You wear skinny jeans and you're dehydrated, you will cramp. And also, listen to podcasts. Last time, I listened to music. Finding 5 hours worth of music is hard.
Yeah.
I mean, you can find it, but will you be entertained the whole time? No. But this time, I drove here listening to Dungeons and Daddies. Each episode's like an hour and a half long. And I was like involved because in your head, you're just imagining the story with it.
Yeah. But coming around Charleston, I tried to show you like downtown. We went to a stand-up thing. What did you think of, because we didn't do much exploring last time, like what did you think of Charleston before you came and then after you came?
Is this 2020 or right now?
Both.
2020, I thought it was really cool. I got to see a lot of cool people. I got to see downtown. Last time in downtown, we were super drunk. We were bar hopping, and we had cookout. It was really cool. It was really beachy vibes. This time around, I saw this. It seems more like GTA, which I keep bringing up, because there's so many NPCs. Literally, I think the first or second day I was here, we drove around. There's some dude, looks like he was probably tweaking, getting arrested, going through their car. A lot of random people walking, like some random dude, like he looks like he went through the randomizer, has a tote bag, some construction guy walking around, and then even today we drove by and saw a dead body. You know? It's like there's a lot of random shit happening that was just automatically generated in our world. And maybe your area is a low rendered area because there's constant traffic and it takes forever to render.
Yeah, no, Charleston traffic is no joke. if you go from my area to say Mount Pleasant at certain times, it will take you over an hour to get there. Where usually it should take you like 30 minutes.
Which is ridiculous because his work is 15 minutes away from his apartment, and I was by myself the whole day of Tuesday. He was there from 5 to 3:30, or no, from 3.
5 a.m. 3:30 p.m.
Yeah, and I was waiting for him, and the whole time I was binge watching Prison Break and making a D&D character, and reading up on my homework. And I knew he gets up at 3:30. I'm like, man, when's he getting here? I sure am hungry, because I didn't want to leave to get food, and I forget to eat sometimes. And I'm like, man, he's taking forever. And then he says, oh yeah, there's traffic, blah blah blah. I thought, dude, you live you're 15 minutes away. No way you're taking an over a fucking hour to get here.
Yeah.
No.
Then we started driving, and he has fully learned the Charleston traffic is terrible.
Yeah, it's like Atlanta traffic. I live 30 minutes from Atlanta, but like in Atlanta, if you are a few lanes from your exit and there's traffic, you're not gonna make it. And so here I realized, if you want to get somewhere in 5 minutes, probably take you 30.
Yeah.
But overall, it's like first time it was really beachy. Now this place is more salt vibes plus Bible Belt.
Yeah.
So many churches, so many gates, but it was still kind of beachy. We also went around, of course, downtown, like at the Battery in Charleston. That place was really cool. It's really aesthetic. Like he showed me a Regal type Target.
Yeah.
On a corner.
It used to be an old clothing store that just got turned into a Target. I want to say like a few years ago.
And I sent that to my fiance, a picture of it. It just reminded me immediately of Goth IHOP, where there was a cathedral church, not an IHOP, a Walgreens, and it was turned into a Walgreens, and it's like just like a Goth Walgreens.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, wow, this is a really weird place to have a Target. It looks nothing like a Target. We went around, walked a good bit. It was really cool to see. More cop cars blocking up fucking lanes and shit. It was a lot of good drinks here. We also went X-Ring, and then the comedy place, the stand-up comedy was fun.
Shout out to Comedy at the Sparrow. It was they were the first sort of stand-up I've seen. I've only seen specials, but this was the first time I've seen open mics. And that place is really fun. A lot of the amateur stand-up artists were pretty funny. It was like hit or miss, but they were probably testing out new material and stuff.
Yeah, you could see some where they walk their journal and mark off as if it was good or not. But also it's a Wednesday night, so you're not going to get the best people. But they only do it Mondays and Wednesdays, which is kind of weird.
That's their open mic nights. They also have like Saturdays where they have people come in.
Okay. Overall, though, it was hit or miss. That was my first stand-up. I saw that on a cruise when I was 12. This was my first adult version, 18 plus, or 21 plus stand-up. Yeah, definitely hit or miss. Kind of feel bad for some, but a lot others. Liam has told me and definitely reminded me that I am the whole loud equals funny.
Yes.
Guy. I was really drunk out of my mind because we didn't eat for 10 hours. I had 2 White Claws and a beer in me. I was really gone, and there was a drunk guy in the back laughing and making weird ad-lib noises. And first guy, he talked about how he was a carpenter. Actually had a staple gone through him. He bled and also came. Made me laugh my ass off. Next few guys later, there's a dude from the Navy. Couldn't help the life of him to not laugh at his own fucking jokes.
Yes.
Made me laugh even more because I love contagious laughs. Then coming down to the last guy, the host was saying that he's
the feature.
He wasn't the feature. The blind guy was the feature. The blind guy was the feature.
Yeah, the blind guy was the feature.
Last guy, she said, not with no reservation, was the funniest guy to her. And I thought, okay, let's get ready for this. And then he starts making, Mommy, need milk. I thought, I'm not going to laugh at this. And then the drunk guy in the back's going, yeah. And I just start laughing my balls off because I love drunk people.
Yeah.
Drunk people are the funniest. And then this guy keeps going on and on about just like random shit. Like, I don't know. What the fuck did he say?
I don't know. It's more than like the awkward humor.
I love awkward humor.
Yeah. No, but like with actually seeing like amateur stand up, I want to try it so bad. I may bomb like the first few times, but I've always like had an admiration for stand up comedy. And I will, if I get around to have time trying it, because my Wednesdays are usually booked up, with coaching, and then I have to be in bed early for work. But I will definitely. I want to do stand up. I have a few things I've had written down and worked on that I think might be good material. Possibly.
I've only heard 2. First one's good. Second one,
I'd have to work on that a little bit more.
You have to work on it, make it more, I guess, all age. Like, people, like, a lot of people know what the movie is, but I think it'd be hard. Like, I think people our age would know it. That might be your spiel, though, because I know, like, how you've had a hard time with Twitch and YouTube. Maybe life is like, no, keep it for stand-up, you know? This could be your spiel, and maybe you could be well-known with that. I could be the TikToker, you could be the stand-up comedian, yeah. That could definitely be your thing. So.
Well, the lights are turning down low, and we're tipping up the bar stools. The tavern is starting to close. I thank all you guys for listening to another episode of Duff's Tavern. Thank you, Campbell, for coming in.
Thank you for dragging me into this.
Yes. Dragged you and gave you a drink.
Thank you. My Smirnoff Ice screwdriver. I finished it before you again.
Yes, because I was talking and sort of did hyper-focus and talking and don't drink as much.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But if you guys enjoyed, share this podcast to your friends. Let a whole bunch of people know. And my links for all my other socials, my Twitch, my Redbubble with my merch. Go check out my merch. I worked really hard on designing the stuff, and I think you guys might like it. I also have all my stuff in my link tree. So if you want to see more of my life, or like reach out, say stuff, say some things you want on the podcast, have a rapport or whatever, just go in there and send me a message.
Don't forget to rate 5 stars.
Yeah. Share around, rate 5 stars, and I hope you guys have a good day. The tavern is officially closed.